You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.
Yo, what up? It's Elliott Wilson. Guess where I'm at? The Roundtable with my peoples, Lenny S, Maya the B, and Big Lite. You know what they say around these parts, don't shrink that screen. Alright, peace.
Yeah! Once again, Roundtable in all its glory. We got Lenny S back from DC, superstar in it. You know how we do.
No superstar, man. By the way,
man, we like that type of shit.
I would have been there regardless. Like, I'd have been there, the 1.7 millionth guy in the back.
Hopefully one day.
I definitely would not have.
We might shock the world and have
crowds
Obama
like
on
that.
our show or something. We doing it.
Not trying to get another Walmart stampede or anything like that.
I would have
in that
definitely
bitch.
been there. I still regret to this day I never made it to the Million Man March. I had to work on some dumb shit.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, okay.
Anyway, my man Elliott Wilson is here. Give it up
Yes.
for Elliott Wilson, y'all.
Elliott Wilson is in the building.
My Maybach too, and I'll be goddamn if my diamonds ain't blue. My money's dark green and my Porsche's light gray. I'm headed for DC. Anybody feel me? My president is black. My Maybach.
Well, hello.
What it do? What it do, Pop?
I'm black and half white.
Half-
I'm 25% white.
Oh,
See, you live a long
25%. That's real
I'm
accurate.
50% black, so like Obama, I
And what's
guess.
the other quarter?
Good.
My mom is Ecuadorian and Greek.
Oh, really? Greek? We have a Greek girl right there, the Spartan
Opa.
speed.
I don't know how to
Oh, yeah,
Opa.
Opa. You
Gyros,
know that?
man. Gyros.
Yeah, you know
Or
what?
Lupa, that's the shotgun, the Lupa.
I just remember that Freeze Company episode where Jack is breaking the plates.
Oh, yeah.
He opens the restaurant,
Yeah.
Jack's Bistro. It's like
Right.
Opa. And they start breaking all the plates.
So that's as Greek as you get.
That's
So
Greek
what's
as I
up,
get.
Elliott? What it do?
What it do, Lite? You alright, man?
Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while, man.
It's been a minute,
A
man.
lot of minutes.
You have a long credentials. Can you sum it up and let the people know who Elliott Wilson
man.
is?
Yeah,
Who
like, where did you
Machiavelli
start?
is?
I mean, I like to think I'm a pretty important hip-hop journalist.
You are.
I started in 92, and then in 94, I started a company called Ego Trip. And then we did this book, the Ego Trip Book of Rap List, which gets a lot of love. I think that's the best book ever written about rap, in my humble opinion.
That's
Everybody read
humble.
it.
But then the big moves career-wise was I became music editor at The Source from 96 to 98. And then in 99, I took over Double XL, and that's when the whole YN thing kicked off. And I had my battles with The Source, and I think I emerged victorious. And then, last year was the end of my reign at Double XL. And now I'm starting a website called rapradar.com. I'm in business with Paul Rosenberg, Eminem's manager. He's footing the bill. And I'm just,
the
want to
best
get back
way
to
to do it.
document the
Foot
culture,
the
you know?
bill.
And I
That's
want to get
hot.
back to, document the culture. I miss it.
Okay, so
Speaking of which, Maya,
Yes.
Just Blaze, we're on Twitter. He just on Twitter was saying that he got Joe Budden and Saigon on the phone. So
Really?
maybe this might be coming to an end. I don't know.
Oh.
You know, I want to ask you something.
Just
Because I remember I had read something. You know you don't know everything is true.
Of course.
Did they sneak up there in the middle of the night, try to throw guns up on you up in there?
They
man?
never drew guns on me. What
There,
happened
where?
was
Where at?
this-
Up in the office.
To my
which?
Benzino. I'll tell you the Benzino incident. The one Benzino incident that finally got to the point where we was going to square off and all that was I had let 50 Cent guest edit the 50th issue. I thought it was brilliant. 50 Cent's the hottest rapper, and this is my 50th issue. But if you get in business with 50, obviously a lot of
Get
people.
business with his enemies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready
and
to
I already
bust.
had beef with the same. We had common enemies, but when 50 does things, he does things in kind of a more
Blatant, like.
blatant way.
Right.
So he was mad about an illustration that we used with his son, and I apologize for that. That was probably in hindsight the wrong action, but
Right.
the beef was cooking so hard. I was amped myself. Like,
Right.
like fuck you, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you.
That's right.
And so he ran. So that was the kind of final straw where him and Dave actually came up there, and it was just a lot of shouting and shit and threatening and.
did Dave do anything, or was he just behind
Dave was
Benzino?
like hitting the elevator and just chilling.
Nah,
the
Dave is
elevator.
not on the violent part of
Yeah,
things.
nah.
Trust me.
Ray went in on me, and
Yeah.
then
Boston.
with respect to Ray, I will say, it made me have to rethink my strategy because it was kind of like the Joe Budden ransom thing, where it's a certain point where, if you start something up, if this other cat is more desperate than you, if you're not a thug and gangster, if you ain't rolling that way,
You ain't ready to squeeze your trigger finger.
that's not what I was doing. I was trying to smash him magazine-wise.
Right.
So I had to fall back on my attacks on them and still do a great book,
Right.
and I was able to do that because it wasn't, I think the success of XXL wasn't just about this in the source. It was about that it was a pretty fucking good magazine when I was doing it.
You actually came
Not
at
that
the
it's
right
not good
time.
now, but it was a great
Double
magazine.
XL came at the right time.
Yeah, Elliott,
Well, I think I made it the right time because with due respect, like I just feel like
it's all good.
I tried to raise the bar of the competition because people were kind of intimidated by the source, and the source was a juggernaut, and I helped build it myself with my little reign. But I felt like this is hip hop. If you want the number one spot, you got to go for it. So.
Can we talk about? Sorry,
I'm
do you
sorry,
wanna-
just something relative to that.
Okay.
In this industry, in this business, do incidents like that you think, as a people, stagnate us? Because you try to do something to better the magazine and to break records with
That's,
magazine.
but Lenny, that's always the element, man. I'm not like I was saying, like I never professed to be. I grew up in the projects. I grew up in Woodside, Queens, in the projects. But I wasn't never a dude that sold drugs or was a tough dude or whatever. But I ain't no Herb either. I'm just a grown ass man, and if something comes your way, you got to defend yourself, and that's all it is. So, and if you're a writer, you have to be accountable for what you do.
Because you can't pull a pen out. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Exactly. You got to be accountable. If you say something's whack or you say something's whatever, you got to stand and you got to be accountable. The crazy thing now is that a lot of the kids now with the whole internet thing, rappers are so used to seeing people shit on them everywhere. It's not like the same thing. My era is like, if I told you your record was whack, that was the first time somebody said something foul to you. Like now motherfuckers are online saying you look like animals and your haircut's fucked up.
Your mother this.
Maya to be knows who you fucking.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
it's a different game.
I think the internet is for secret voyeurs, man.
All right, we're gonna be back with Elliott Wilson. We're gonna talk about his participation at the source.
Yeah, Radar
and anything you want.
And Double XL.
Yes,
We'll be back in a minute. Elliott Wilson, Big Lite, Maya to be, Big Jeff,
My
Roundtable,
president is
baby.
black, my Maybach too.